What's up, guys? I'm taking my car right now into the shop. This time actually with an appointment, so yeah, it's not gonna be like the other day where I came back home. I just have to go get some gas and then I'm gonna bring it into the shop. I woke up and now it's about 7 or 8. So I just dropped Jeanette off and I'm heading home. I'm in my mom's car right now. My car is now in the shop. This car has like a backup camera, but I don't know. I don't like trust it like 100%. They have like a really long driveway at this house that she works at, and so I gotta reverse like all the way down to the street, and it's just I don't like trust it like 100%. It's kind of like fish-eyed a little bit, and I don't know, it's just weird. I'm just not used to it. Whew. So as I was cleaning my room, I kind of had this deck stowed away in my closet. It's a reissue Alva board. It's pretty cool. Like, I used to ride one of these too. Like at the skate park, I had another reissue, and that one I actually use. I still actually have it. I use it sometimes. But on here I have signatures from. Let me just take it out of the packaging real quick. On here I have signatures from Tony Alva, Skipper, Peggy Oki, and Jeff Ho. And if you know who those people are, Tony Alva is actually the owner of this company, Alva, and he was a big skateboarder in the 70s. Was kind of like his heyday, I guess, when he was really innovative in the world of skateboarding. And where I met him at was at if any of you know where Skate Lab is in Simi Valley, there's a big demo there, and it was to raise money for the family of Jay Adams, who just died. I think he just died this year. He died like kind of recently. Yeah, he was in. I actually probably still have the t-shirt that I bought there. I did keep it. Let me show you guys. I bought a shirt there, and all the proceeds from the demo went to. There's like a competition and stuff. There's like some professional skateboarders and that came out to support. Most of the Z-Boys came out. They were the guys on the Zephyr skateboard team, which was the team Tony Alva was on. Skipper right here. Skipper, he was the owner of the team. Jeff Ho worked for the team. I don't think he was. I'm not actually sure if he skated, but Peggy Oki was on the team. She was like the one girl skater. And the thing about. Okay, here's the shirt. That's Jay Adams right there. And if you guys know about Jay Adams, he had a lot of run-ins with the law and stuff, and he was in jail, and I think the money was to like raise money to support his family. Kind of been like looking for a place to put this deck, and when I saw this deck, like the one thing that I always remember is like the day I went to that demo. I believe I was 15 or 16 years old. I think I was in like 10th grade, or maybe I was in 11th grade. I would have been 16. So a couple of my friends and I went to it, and Tony Alva like was wearing like a full-on ski mask, because this was like around the time when the Lords of Dogtown movie came out. So of course, like he was like a big celebrity after that, you know, like everybody. He wasn't in the movie. There was a character that played him in the movie, but all of a sudden everybody knew who Tony Alva was. He was like the main character of the movie. Him and Stacy Peralta and Jay Adams were like the main characters of the movie. And so people wouldn't recognize him. He wore like a full-on ski mask. All you could see were his eyes. But like word started getting around, and then eventually everybody knew that was him. He did skate there. He wasn't. Okay, yeah, he did skate there. But one thing that I remember is I took this board up to him to get signed because I saw him by himself. He happily signed it. We didn't really talk or anything. And there was another kid that wanted to get something signed right after me. And this kid was like a lot younger. He might have been like, I think he might have even had his mom with him. He was probably maybe 11 or 12 years old. And he like brought with him one of the programs from the demo. It was just like a free magazine that everybody could just pick up at the demo. And he was like, oh, usually I won't sign these kind of things. But I think he did sign it, but he wasn't very happy about it, and I just got kind of like a weird vibe from him. Like, Tony, I don't want to talk shit about Tony Alva. Like, I just kind of feel like the way he acted towards that kid, like if he had said that to me, like, I probably would have been like, oh, fuck Tony Alva, like, I don't like that guy anymore. He's kind of a dick. Which is definitely the vibe I got from him. And even when he signed my deck, there was nothing like, oh, you know, thanks for supporting me or whatever. Because, like, you know, it's like a $65 skateboard deck. Like, whatever, you know. He's entitled to do what he wants, but, you know, I think when you have, like, fans like that, especially, like, young kids, there's, like, a certain way you should conduct yourself around young fans, you know? Whatever. Even my friend, another one of my friends, got his skateboard signed, but it was, like, the skateboard he actually uses. And, like, after that, like, I think it was partially he got a weird vibe from Tony Alva. Like, he wasn't, like, as cool of a guy as, like, we had thought he would have been. But he just ended up riding that deck out. He doesn't even have the signature anymore. I still, like, you know, somewhat look up to the guy, but definitely, like, not as much as I did before. But it is what it is. I can't speak on his behalf of why he was like that day, or if he's always like that, but whatever. That was, like, you know, the last time I bought, like, any Alva stuff, so it just kind of shows, like, you don't really know your heroes until you meet them, kind of thing. I wouldn't say he was, like, a huge hero to me, but, you know, he was kind of like a hero to me, and I was really excited to meet him. And then when I met him, I was kind of like, oh, that guy was kind of a dick. He wasn't, like, a huge dick, but I mean, he wasn't, like, that cool with me either. He wasn't that cool with, like, the people who came out to see him, the people that, like, support him, and, you know, whatever. Whoa, interception! Oh, where are we going to?
Put Goda in.
So my car is not going to be ready until tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yep. So Tia, do you think we got enough Chinese food?
No, I don't think we did.
I have a bit of a phobia when it comes to eating Chinese food, because many times they have accidentally put, like, something with, like, nuts in the food that wasn't supposed to have nuts, and I'm allergic to nuts. And then, like, I've gotten, like, a slight allergic reaction a couple times. So let's see how today goes. Just rolling the dice here. Just rolling the dice. That's how I live, you know. I forgot to tell you, I survived the Chinese food. They did a good job of keeping, you know, nuts out of the food, so I wouldn't, you know, have a terrible allergic reaction. Good job. I think the place is called Paragoda Inn or something. Good job, Paragoda Inn. What's up, guys? It's 11:51 in the PM. Check this out. I'm trying to do some recording right now, and the only mic stand I had at my house was the one that I used for my condenser. And, you know, the attachment for that is, like, different from, like, this regular kind of mic. So this is what I did. I just taped the mic to the stand and then tied a little string around it. See, that's the thing I hate about sleeping down here. There's so many noises. Just like the woods, like, always creaking at night and stuff. Ugh. Okay. But, with my car, they fixed that problem with, the scraping noise. And it was like something scraping against the rotor of one of the wheels. And they did not finish my rear brakes today, so they're gonna finish it in the morning. So I left my car there overnight, so I'm gonna get it tomorrow. Alright, I'm off to bed, guys. Well, actually, I'm already laying in bed. So peace. Good night.